Hey guys, how's it going? Cripan here. Today I want to talk about one of the coolest cards introduced in the Grand Tournament that really hasn't been received much of a spotlight, and it is the Burgle. And no, I'm not talking about stealing things. The Burgle in Hearthstone's more of a kind thing. It just creates things. We don't know how they got there, but two cards from your opponent's class end up in your hand, and it's a pretty interesting rogue card. Now, the main issue with Burgle, the reason you guys don't see it very frequently, is one, well, there are just no rogues, which is the primary problem to play this card, because to play this card, you first have to be a rogue, and then you don't want to play a rogue. The reason you don't want to play a rogue has a lot to do with why this card is not very played, not very good. Because rogue was kind of a better class like in GVG times, because all the cards that are involved in like the weapon-based combo-ish Violet Teacher Rogue were in, GVG or earlier. So all the cards that were added since GVG, Black Rock Mountain and TGT, they all kind of promote a rogue archetype, which is kind of like a control rogue or something. But that type of deck archetype, even though they keep adding cards to it, the cards are really not good enough, and there's not enough of them to successfully create this deck. So it's not a bad card. Like if Burgle was a priest card, you would actually play it a little bit here and there. But it's not. It's a rogue card in a deck archetype that just absolutely cannot see play because there's not enough tools for it to be good. But every now and then you do see Burgle in Arena, and it's not a bad Arena card. Often as a rogue, what you're doing is you're just playing out a ton of early game stuff as fast as possible, and Burgle kind of acts as a card that is as heavy as a late game card, but can be played in the earlier turns if you run out of things to actually play. So it just acts as a good, maybe even better than good, late game card in terms of the overall deck in Arena. So that just makes it pretty good in Arena. And in Arena, you can play Rogue because it's one of the best classes because it counters all the aggressive stuff that a lot of people are playing. But in Constructed, you just don't see it, unfortunately. So that's kind of where we're at. But still, I want to talk about the card in a little bit more detail so you guys can understand. And maybe in some case, you can see a small opportunity to play this card in your Rogue deck. So, Burgle. The most direct comparison to Burgle is Thoughtsteal. Now, Burgle just creates cards. They don't have to be in your opponent's deck, and because of that, it doesn't have some of the limitations that Thoughtsteal has. Thoughtsteal, for instance, if you play it when your opponent doesn't actually have cards in their deck, nothing happens. And that's a little bit of a problem sometimes, because usually if you're playing Thoughtsteal, you're playing in a very controlled deck in Priest, which you can do because Priest has those control-style cards that you need to successfully construct an archetype for it. But, sometimes you get to that situation and there's just, one card, you just get one copy of it, and then sometimes there's no cards, and Thoughtsteal is absolutely useless. Burgle doesn't have that restriction, but Burgle has the issue that, well, you're just getting random class cards, and random class cards are usually going to be worse than cards that your opponent deliberately put in their deck when it comes to the Thoughtsteal counterpart. But there is a little bit of, discussion to this, because most decks these days are actually really aggressive decks, and when it comes to Thoughtstealing against an aggressive deck, you usually get garbage. And often the only decks that aren't aggressive decks are combo decks, so getting just a piece of a combo is usually worse than actually using Thoughtsteal against an aggressive deck. So while the nature of Burgle, the expected result against just an average deck, is actually lower than Thoughtsteal, as it so happens in the meta right now, and perhaps for the meta to come for some time, I would say that the expected result for Burgle, if you're actually trying to rely on gaining value from it in a rogue control deck and Constructed, which you're probably not playing anyway, but if you are, is actually going to be slightly better overall than Thoughtsteal, even though every now and then, you're going to just get cards that aren't particularly good. I think the weight of the cards that you are trying to expect from a card like Burgle is going to counterbalance that. So, that's where we're at. Will it see some play in the future? Maybe, but a few things are going to have to change before then. But fortunately for now, you can see some of the amusement I had with the card, so you can get a better idea about how it works, its strengths, and, well, some of its weaknesses. Enjoy the clips. and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I have 2 Kazans, so I'm just not going to keep either. I'm just going to hope to draw into it. Oh, it's sick. Oh, yes. We got a good payout for our play. It was a little bit risky. Why don't I hit me with my weapon? That's a good reason, right?
Here we go.
If it's bear, we want to lose this. Kazan? Yeah, I mean, it's a hunter. We can't really wait that long. We don't have any healing. We almost certainly lose this. Oh, no. Wow. Maybe we'll do it again sometime. It's possible. Pretty Burgle, boys. Pretty good.
You're in trouble now.
Oh, you're in trouble. 50-50, I win the game. Winner! Thanks, Burgle. I guess I'll keep a Buccaneer. Guess. Undercity Valiant. Well, if he has a 1 health, 1 drop, the Undercity Valiant is really good. And that's not quite that. That's pretty bad. Burgle. Well, Eviscerate deals with that quite well. Early Burgle is a big tempo loss, though. Needs other good cards to make this work. Oh, he did Burgle and Eviscerate. That sucks.
Fine, I'll heal.
X marks the spot.
Burgle again? Oh, he got Burgle from Burgle. Alright, that's pretty good. Okay.
Fine, I'll want.
Burgleception. It's really bad. He has so many more cards than me now.
This guy's toast.
Burgle and SI7.
Schlaflubber. Well,
5 al
here
one.
we go.
Probably actually better off doing this. The Silent Light doesn't actually do anything. Yeah, it'll kill something for free, but then it'll get free killed. I'm gonna burgle my own deck with a sprint next turn to even out the score a little bit. And I still feel I'm in a pretty bad position because he's 7 mana ahead on the board. I don't have 7 mana worth of shit on the board right now. And if I'm skipping another turn with sprint, it can be really tough to come back.
We are the sword in the shadows.
Well, that's a fail. Yeah, I can't sprint.
Mind if I roll knee?
Shush! Fine, al
Here
one.
we go.
We are the sword in the shadows.
Guess I might as well burgle his deck now.
Well played.
Not too bad.
You call that a weapon? Silence!
Here we go.
Fucking lot of burgling going on. Oh boy. That hurts. That actually just leaves me dead a lot of the time here.
Done. Silence!
Here we go.
Probably lost this. That oil landing on the right target was a really big deal.
I enjoy raiding!
Oh my god. Can he a taunt? That's not a taunt. Do I even have a taunt? I do not have a taunt. Can I get anything? No, I can't.
Here we go.
Thank you.
I give up.
I think that game really was a 50-50 on the oil. I think if the oil missed, I would have won the game. Oh yeah, give me that Burgle. Oh, I have a beast! Okay. I guess we have to play these, huh? Let's play it on the Wind Fury. Well, no, let's just see what we're gonna get, actually. Okay, well, it's impossible to win a chest again with that. Oh, come on! What the hell?
Here we go. Take a walk on the wild side.
Alright. Still better than parrots, no doubt. I don't believe I have any pirates in this deck. Oh, that's a good one. That's scary. Why is he attacking my creatures? Yeah, there you go. That's a bit weird. Druids have board clears and stuff and burst, so we're in a pretty good position, but we could definitely get absolutely destroyed here.
What to do?
I thought about playing pretty... Okay, well I can win chests now. I can actually King's Elec back. I can win. I thought about playing Corecraft, but Blizzard really doesn't like people doing that, so... Okay. Nuclear, please. Damn it. How much damage do we have? 4, 4, 4. That's 12. That's 17. And then that's 4.
So many.
Oh, we have 21? Could I do that? 5 plus a re-weapon, 7. Oh shit, I better start. Is it lethal? 4, 4, 4, 5, 17 plus 4, 21. Yes, it is. As long as I don't fuck it up.
Here we go.
Okay.